so good.
Are you gonna come over?
No, it's our first date.
Then no, you can't have any.
What?
You're not gonna come over?
No.
Then no, you can't have any. Go order your own.
Sup, this is Alex Chu, coming at you with another episode. This episode I want to talk about why men nowadays are not willing to pay for their first dates. You know? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name's Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small finger string sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. Okay? For example, I'm already 52. But if you look at me, I'm still pretty slim, right? I don't have any beer belly or... Look at that. Whoops, sorry. If you go to livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials from customers from Amazon. Okay, most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you want to look like me when you're 52, livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video. You saw the clip, right? This guy just don't want to pay. You know, he doesn't want to pay for the first date. You know, unless the woman is willing to come back home with him. You know, to sleep with him, right? Hey, I swear to God, I see it. I watch a lot of TikTok nowadays. You know, I used to, you know how back in the days when Jerry Springer, oh, by the way, Jerry Springer, he just died. I found out he died like 4 months ago. Oh, I love that TV. I love that. I love Jerry Springer's talk show. But anyway, he, you know, like 20 years ago, I would say, or 20 years ago. Okay, that's the rule of thumb, right? If you date a girl, you gotta pay for it, man. I mean, it's like that back in the days. You understand? If you don't pay, then I don't know. I mean, I guess if the girl really likes you, you know, like the girl really like you, and you're poor, and the girl knows that you're poor, you're struggling financially, then you don't have to pay, you know. But I mean, she has to know you. She has to know you. She has to know you good enough. She has to know you well enough, you know. It's like 20 years ago, like, you're on your first date and you're not willing to pay. That's unimaginable. And then on that clip, you saw it, right? The guy say, no, you can't eat this. Are you gonna come back home to my apartment with me? If you're not willing to come back home with me, you can't eat this. You can't eat this. Oh, that's weird, man. But a lot of guys are doing that nowadays. I tell you why. I know why, okay? Because nowadays, the girls are also changing. You understand? See, back in the days, if you date a girl, she's very sincere. You know? She means business. If she wants to come out to see you, she means business. She's sincere. You know? She's looking for real romance. She's looking for a relationship. She's not fucking around. You understand? Back in the days, it's like that. So, the guy, you know, back in the days, the guys are more comfortable, you know. The guys are more comfortable. Oh, on the first day, you know, he opens the door for you and take you to the restaurant. You know, pull the chair out for you, so you sit down and shit like that. The guy is a lot more sincere too. The guy is a lot more generous too, you know. But nowadays, a lot of girls, you know, they come out. Fuck, man, they just want. They're not sincere. It's nowadays girls is like this. The girl is like, they swipe. They go on their Tinder or their Hinge, you know, or whatever, their app, right? Their dating app. They swipe, and then they only swipe the tall guys. You know, first of all, they only swipe like the nice looking guys. You know, handsome, nice looking guy, a guy with nice suits. You know what I'm saying? Nice hair. Everything has to be perfect. You got to be super cute. If you're super cute like that, girls willing to date you, you know, and then, you know, only those kind of guys get laid. You understand? She's gonna sleep with you if you look like, wow, if you look like a supermodel, you know, you look like a supermodel, you know, and then she's willing to sleep with you. Then she can, you know, you can have a second date or third date. If you look so average, you know, you're not that tall, you're just average looking guy. But if you have a nice car, if you show a picture of your car, show a picture of your house, what the heck, you know, if she has nothing to do this Friday, she might go out with you. She might, you know, go to the restaurant to eat food with you. But here's the problem though. When she come out with you, she's like super picky. She's like a driving instructor. She's like, she got all the little check boxes, you know. If you make one mistake, she's gonna say, oh, red flag, one mistake. You know, this guy says something wrong. This guy, he say, you're too pretty. He compliment me too much. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so cute. You're so nice. I like your skin. Yeah, this guy compliment me too much. Red flag, red flag. I mean, the girl got like, oh, it's like so many check boxes, you know. And it's like one, if you make one wrong move, you know, if, for example, if you take her to a movie, right, and she didn't like the movie, like, you took her to a movie and this, oh, and the girl say, oh, I don't like this movie because this is a movie about cars. It's a movie about cars. I don't like cars, you know. Oh, that's it. She's not going to date you ever again. This is, nowadays, the girls, they come out to date, you, but they are not sincere. They are not sincere. You know? It's like they are, just like what I said, they're like driving instructor. If you make one wrong move, they're gonna check the you know, the little box. You know? If you like make two wrong move and that's it, I don't want to see you ever again. They're just like that. They're so strict, you know? And then the guys know that too, you know. Modern day guys, they know that. It's like they're being judged. They're constantly being judged. You're sitting there. It's not a date anymore. It's sort of like a job interview. They're being judged. Everything you say, everything you do, every little gesture, that the girl would judge you, you know? And you're sitting there all sweating bullets and shit. You're getting nervous. You're like, oh my god, what is she thinking? What is she thinking now? What is she thinking now? I mean, does she like me? She doesn't like me, and you're sitting there sweating bullets, you know. And then the more nervous you are, you know, the more mistake you make, you know. And then all hell broke loose. And then you can see her facial feature. You can see her facial expression. She just get colder and colder. She's just sitting there, looking at you. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta go. It's nice meeting you. And yeah. Usually the date would end up like that, you know. Usually the date would end this way. And then the food is super expensive nowadays, you know. I mean, especially after COVID restriction, right? After the gas, you know, because Ukraine and Russian war, the gas prices, you know, has shot up to the sky and everything is so expensive. And then the bill comes, you know, you're paying like $200 and you're this is a fucking job interview. This is not a date anymore. This is just a fucking job interview. And she's checking all the boxes. She's just basically judging you. And then guess what? When she goes back home, she might make a TikTok video or something. You know, and then she might talk shit about you. She might fucking say, oh, you know what? I just came back from a date and it's horrible. She might talk shit about you, you know, and you got to pay the $200. You understand? Here's the bill. And then the food is not even that good, you know. Nowadays, you go to restaurants and, you know, because everything is so expensive, right? I mean, the minimum wage right now in San Francisco, $18, man, per hour, man. You're a fucking waiter or dishwasher. The restaurant owner has to pay you $18. And then, you know, nowadays, you spend so much money for food and the dish comes out smaller and smaller, you know? These small-ass dishes and you're not even full after you pay the $200, right? And of course, a lot of guys are getting angry, and they're just basically they just say, "Fuck it, I'm not paying anymore. You gotta pay." No, I saw so many videos. You know, the guys basically they just get fucking angry. They just got so angry, you know, so frustrated, and they demand women to pay, right? But it's like that nowadays. You understand? So. But I saw that video. Yeah, that is a little extreme, you know. It's like, hey, you gonna come back to my apartment? You know, no. Oh, you're not gonna come back to my apartment? No, you can't eat this food. You can't eat this food. Yeah, that's a little extreme, you know. But I think what happened to this guy is he probably went on many of these dates, you know, like maybe 5 or 6 dates, and the girl is just basically sitting there judging him. Like judging every little gesture, every little things that he say. You know, it's like a job interview. And the guy is fed up. I think the guy is just basically fed up, you know. So I believe he's not like that. You know, the first time he started dating, he's not like that at all. And then eventually the guy went through so many of these fucking job interviews, you know, so-called job interviews. And each date ended up, you know, horribly wrong, you know, because the guy said something wrong, or you know, the movie wasn't good and the girl didn't like the movie, so the girl say, you know what, I'm not going to no more second dates for you, you know, or it just, I don't know. And the guy just basically got fed up, and now he's acting this way. He's like, oh, you're not gonna sleep with me, then fuck you, then I'm not gonna pay for anything. But anyway, that's all I want to say for this video. I hope you guys like my videos. I see you guys next time.